This is the Mohsin Mortgage Program with Sarah Mohsin. Mohsin Mortgage is licensed in several states for residential and commercial purchases and refinancing. Call 800-662-9550. And now, here's your host, Sarah Mohsin.
Merry Christmas, everyone. It's a brand new day. It's beautiful. I love Christmas, and I have Sharon, Skittle, good friend, here with us. Health and wellness on Christmas Day.
Merry Christmas. I love Christmas, too. Favorite day of the year.
It is, isn't it?
It is.
I love the holidays. I just think it's just a great time of year. It's not just about gift giving. It's just about sharing, don't you think?
Absolutely.
Sharing goodwill.
Jesus is the reason for the season.
Yeah, exactly. So tell us a little bit about your beautiful studios. I know there's so much going on, and you're always in the business of giving. Yes, you are. And so is Brittany Troyer. You both are co-owners. We were talking a little bit about the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, and thank you for inviting me on to be a part of the committee. You're also going to have a yoga space set up with...
We're excited this year. We have about 1,200 riders who ride. It's a 6-hour stationary bike race, and it is a ton of fun. And the average person will ride 2 15-minute intervals, but it is hardcore, as fast as you can. It's very competitive, very fun. And so this year, we are having a yoga area set up so the riders can come over and practice a little yoga when they're done, which will help free up their hips, free up their legs, and it's just a nice way. You know, in the past, you'd see people trying to stretch in little corners, and so now we're going to have a designated area where they can actually do a half-an-hour yoga practice and then go back to their team. And it's just such a high-energy event when you see the amount of people who come out to support this cause. You know, the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society is an amazing organization. It does a ton of research, a ton of work, and has saved a lot of lives over the years, so we're happy to be a part of that.
You've been on the committee for like 13 years, right?
Yeah, well, I've been part of the organization, the race, for 13, the committee just the last 4, but I enjoy every minute of it and think it's such a worthwhile cause. And it truly is one of my, besides Christmas, one of my favorite days of the year, to see 1,200 people come together for a common goal and have so much fun. And, you know, this year we have a DJ who, again, has donated his time, who adds so much to it, and it's just a fun event.
That's great. I think that it's so important to be in the business of sharing, and you do a lot of good work. So does Brittany. Brittany does the Africa Yoga Project, so that's I think a remarkable thing in itself. Your studios are doing exceptionally well. You have great people attending classes. I know a lot of them that come from another studio who do visit and do yoga and cycle, and I think that's fun because it's nice to see your community grow.
Yeah, we really are starting to feel that sense of community that we have been working towards, and we love our people. We love the excitement that's generated. We added a couple different type classes, and we had finished our fall challenge, added a December challenge, so 20 visits in the month of December, and you get $25 off your first purchase in January. And so we have quite a few people that have reached that goal. We're very, very proud of them, and it's only the 25th, so they still have 5 days, and they're off, so we told them multiple classes, and you'll get that discount. But it's been fun to see everyone get excited, and we recently added some boot camp style classes, and they are taking off, and it really has been fun to see the excitement generated.
That's great. And the folks, if you have questions, 1-800-662-9550. Their studios are based out of Pittsburgh. We just did this America's Next Great Trainer, a TV show that's coming out, Cablevision, covering your studio and what you offer. Everybody has different goals, and you can achieve those with different places, and I think that being in the heart of the city, I mean, Pittsburgh is actually a very beautiful city, and I think it was voted like one of the most prettiest or livable or all of the above.
Good for our business, just won the best restaurants in the city. So go out and eat and then come see us.
That's perfect. You got to eat. I'll tell you what. I think that you can work out, but you still want to be able to enjoy those things.
Yeah, I was really proud of our city. It was voted #1 for best places to eat out, ahead of New York, San Francisco, Los Angeles. So yeah, kudos to the restaurants in Lawrenceville, East Liberty, downtown Pittsburgh, really, really growing.
Mm-hmm. So what is coming up for the two of you? I know that you have a lot of other things coming up in the new year.
We have quite a few things. I'm really excited to begin a program with the Allegheny Academy. It's a charter school in the city of Pittsburgh, and it services a community that does have some needs, financial needs, and so we're offering a 7-week program in yoga training to their middle school kids, and it's about finding their own power and anti-bullying, and so I'm really, really excited to work with their middle school gym teacher and reach the 8th graders that, have felt some bullying or some pressure. And so we're going to teach them a little yoga and a little way of being true to themselves and standing in their true north and feeling grounded and empowered. So that's one program. We also just recently reached an agreement with the Girls Pit Rowing Club, so I'm really excited to have 55 athletes who really want to train hard, so that's fun.
That's awesome.
So things are happening, and then we have our, we're going to have a winter challenge, and we also just booked our first bridal party, which is really fun.
Oh, cool.
And that's a heart-opening class, so if you're getting married and you want to have a special
fun
yoga class full of love, come see us.
That's very cool. So for the holidays, eating, exercising, what are your thoughts?
So moderation is always important. The average person will gain 7 pounds over the holiday and only take 4 off. That's a 3-pound gain per year. And if you do that for a couple years in a row, it'll catch up with you, sneak up on you. So just be mindful of, if you're going to a party and you're going to eat more, eat less during the day or eat a salad for lunch, opt to eat a healthier breakfast lunch option. I highly recommend brushing your teeth constantly because it kills any craving you have, and it's good for your teeth and your gums. So that's one of my little go-to tricks. If I want something sweet, I'll go brush my teeth, and it'll usually kill that craving. I also really recommend apples, oatmeal, things that will fill you up so that you don't overeat and eat the wrong kind of things. And then, don't ruin the holidays for yourself by being so hard on yourself that you can't enjoy it. It is a family fun time, and food is part of that. And so balance is key to having a happy holiday season.
I'm excited. I think it's a great time for family and even for yourself. Investing time with yourself, as strange as that may sound, but you do need time out and kind of like be in a place where you have like that 20 minutes or an hour to yourself. I think it is helpful to you and for the other, people that are close in your life to
absolutely
be better behaved. And, it can be difficult. You love your family, but then you're constantly going out. There's a lot of interaction. It can be very hectic.
Yeah, just a place to reground yourself, regroup, take a couple minutes, go off. I go up to my room and just take a couple minutes time out. I take myself into time out, say a little prayer, get back
or go to their classes, their yoga classes. I've been going to Sharon's classes and Brittany's classes, and you have great instructors. Rochelle, who's a fellow Canadian, I love her. She's very, very talented and gifted.
Yeah, Rochelle's awesome and so much fun. And we have both trained with Baptiste, and we love that. It demystifies yoga and it puts it into modern day language that works for us as Americans. In being in a state of integrity, working towards a goal, being open-minded and open to possibilities in your life. So it's a fun way to practice, and it demystifies all the yamas and the niyamas and the old ancient yogic terms that a lot of people kind of shy away from because they're not comfortable.
I hear you. I think that it certainly is very helpful to me. I think that whether you're busy or not, it's a good time to take for yourself when you're practicing yoga, and just being more mindful. I think I learned a lot this year thanks to you, Sharon. I did. I learned quite a lot, and I
likewise
grateful for everything that has happened. It's kind of an interesting, fascinating year, and I recommend everyone to be a part of the health and wellness sort of regime wherever you're going. Do it for yourself. It's also social. You meet people, you get fit, you have fun, and you can still eat. You're not like in a place where you can't eat.
And there's nothing that feels better than being healthy. When you're mobile and you're active and you can accomplish things, and it's not that constant internal battle with yourself, you just feel better and you get out and get moving. And I truly have always said that, your body is your capsule for your soul. You have an obligation to take care of it. If you're a parent of a child, you have an obligation to make yourself healthy so you can raise that child. It's an investment in yourself, and it's worth it. Young moms sometimes think, oh, it's selfish. I can't go to the gym. I have this baby. You have to go to the gym because you have that baby. So it's important. And whether you go to the gym or you do it at home, as long as you move.
And with that, want to thank you for being you. And I'm grateful that you've been on air with us and continue to share. Our listeners do appreciate it. And, the new year is here. We have a lot more to share on air. Your friends tune in. They listen. They always tell me how great you are with your advice. You have tons of experience. and for always being so humble and kind and being of service. Those are very important things. And any last words?
Thank you for having me, and likewise, right back at you. You're always of service, so thank you.
All right. Well, with that, stay well, folks.
This has been the Mohsin Mortgage Program with Sarah Mohsin. Mohsin Mortgage is licensed in several states for residential and commercial purchases and refinancing. Call 800-662-9550.